Good morning, everyone. Well, it's Miss Joanne, and if I look like I have the same outfit on, it's because I do, because I'm taping this ahead of time, but I'm going to do it as if it's the day that this is going out on, so I'll do that date, okay? Just to let you know. So, yesterday was Monday. Goodbye, Monday. What comes next? Let's do our days of the week. Ready? Days of the week. 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 There's Sunday and there's Monday. There's Tuesday and there's Wednesday. There's Thursday and there's Friday. And then there's Saturday. Days of the week. 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 Kind of did that on the fast version. And now I'm missing. Oh, there it is. So you said yesterday was Monday. So what does that make today? What is the day after Monday? Days of the week. There's Sunday and there's Monday. There's Is it Tuesday or is it Friday? What's tomorrow? I mean, what's today? Yesterday is Monday, so today is Tuesday or Friday? Today is Tuesday. I'm going to put it on our little chart. Excuse me, something stuck in my throat. Today is Tuesday. Tomorrow is... What is the day after Tuesday? Is it Wednesday or is it Saturday? What's the day after today? There's Sunday and there's Monday. There's Tuesday, which is today. And there's Wednesday. Whoops. What? Every letter makes a sound. The W says what? So tomorrow is Wednesday. I should look up the weather, but I didn't. I can look it up real quick on my little phone. I'll just talk to you while I do it. How's that sound? I hope that sounds good because I'm doing it now. So let's see what it says for tomorrow. Dun, 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 dun. Here we go. Going to the daily forecast for Tuesday. It says partly cloudy skies in the morning will give way to cloudy skies during the afternoon. High of 39 degrees. Kind of cold. Northwest winds, winds 10 to 15 miles an hour. So, it'll be warmer than today, but not as sunny. It said partly. So what I'm going to do is get out our winter symbols. What did I say? Weather? I don't know. Weather symbols. And it said partly cloudy to cloudy. So since it starts off partly cloudy, according to the weather, I'm going to put partly cloudy up because when it turns all cloudy, it'd be later on in the day. So when we usually do this in the morning, it should be partly cloudy. But if it changes, we'll let you know. So yesterday was, did I put everything nice away while I was doing the last one? That's what I get for trying to be organized. I knew not organizing, being a slob like Miss Joanne is. Just ask Miss Julie, who is in today. She's just is on her break. Yesterday was the 15th. Now that's not too many numbers, so let's count from the beginning of the month. Oh look, we're in the halfway mark of the month. Actually this is. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. What comes after 15? Remember, the number 1 stays the same right now because we're in the teens, but the second digit stays. And it starts all over again. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What comes after 5? 6. And then you just have to put the 1 in front of it. 16. Today is Tuesday, March, in like a lion, out like a lamb, 16th, 2021. Tomorrow is St. Patrick's Day. Miss Julie's going to read you a nice book about that. And we're going to do it. Well, let me do this first. It's just a little fun 5 green shamrocks poem. I have the shamrocks, so I just didn't know where they were. They should be in here with all this stuff, but I can just read it. 1 green shamrock in the morning dew, another one sprouted, and then there were 2. 2 green shamrocks growing beneath a tree, another one sprouted, and then there were 3. 3 green shamrocks by the cottage door, another one sprouted, and then there were 4. 4 green shamrocks near a beehive, another one sprouted, and then there were 5. 5 green shamrocks, bright and emerald green. Think of all the luck these shamrocks will bring. Aren't they cute? I like him. This one's a darker color, but so I don't know how well you can see her eyes. She's got pretty eyes. I think of her because of the eyes, but it's always the boys that have the long eyelashes. So I thought it was cute for a little something. Our story today, though, is we started doing little things. The unit is called Weather Seasons, kind of. It said it on the other one. Earth and Science. Tell me about the weather. Lesson 1 was Tim loves the seasons, and we read that yesterday. And now we're going to read Seasons Are Changing. Now, who remembers how many seasons there are? Are there 6 seasons? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Or are there 4 seasons? 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you remember? Well, let's look at this front picture and see if we can figure it out. Each tree is for a different season. 1, spring, because the leaves are just budding. 2, summer, because the leaves are all out. 3, oh, the leaves are changing, they're turning color and they're falling, so that's fall. That's 3. And I don't know if I said 3 twice. Winter, because it has snow and there's no leaves. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 seasons in all. Now, sometimes they blend in, but basically that's what we have. And like I said yesterday, the official start of spring is the end of this week. That's really when Mother Nature says it's time. Because look, we had beautiful weather and now it's cool. This has some pretty pictures in it. The seasons are changing. The weather is changing. The environment is changing. Before I go into it, let me see what... Oh, it does go into more. But there's some pretty pictures of the different seasons. I'm not going to talk about them all right now because there's things on the next page. Oh, you know what I didn't do though? Let's start on this first. Our words. Drop. That's when you have something in your hands or something and then you just drop it. Drop. The environment, and that's what they mean about the earth and the kind of environment you live in. Is it polluted? Is it nice and clean? Is it sunny? Is it cold? Season. That's what we're reading about, the 4 seasons. Oh, a lot of the same things that they had in our last book. So It'll be a nice review as well. Spring. Warm. That's what we want it to become. It's not too hot, not too cold. It's warm. Weather. What do we mean when we say the weather? What we mean, is it hot? Is it cold? Is it sunny? Is it raining? Is it windy? The weather. There's our another season. Fall or autumn. The leaves change colors, pretty colors, and they fall from the trees. And the weather starts getting cooler. And the leaves fall from the trees to the ground. That's where the grass grows up from and our flowers grow up from. The ground, what we walk on or what we ride on. If we're riding a bike or in a wheelchair or a car. Ground. Wet. That's when, like when you go into the bathtub, you get all wet. You're all covered with water. Summer. Another season. Usually gets hot during part of it and very humid and uncomfortable, but there are beautiful days in summer too where it's just you wish that it would never end. Bloom. That's what flowers do or plants do. First it comes up like that and then it blooms into a flower. It opens up and hot. That's what we were talking about for summer. It can get very hot. I had a student in my other class that it couldn't be hot and humid enough. He loved it. Loved it, loved it, loved it. Dry. That's when you haven't had enough rain and the earth gets very parched and cracks and you don't have enough rain for the trees and the shrubs to grow so they die. Because everything needs water. Very dry. Or when you get out of your bathtub, mom or dad or whoever helps you takes the towel and dries you with the towel. So then the towel gets wet, but your skin becomes dry. Leaves, or leaf, because we only have one on this one. Cool. Looks a little windy too because his hat blew off. Cool. Grow. And that's what plants do in the spring and all summer and stuff. They start off little. Well, first it would start off as a little bump right down at the bottom. Then it grows to that. Now it grows even more and becomes a real flower instead of just a bud. And then it opens up. They usually smell pretty. Not all flowers smell, or smell strong, but they're usually pretty. Freeze. Oh, it's really cold out. And that's when we get snow and freezing rain. It's cold enough that it changes the water into something frozen. Freeze. That's when you want to get inside as quickly as you can because you're cold outside. It's also part of your refrigerator. Depends on what kind you have. It could be on the top, it could be on the bottom, it could be side by side, I don't know. But that's the part where you store like meat and some vegetables so they stay in there, they can stay good for longer than just in the refrigerator. Change. This shape changed into that shape. Or at night, you change from your clothes to your pajamas. Something is different. Oh, we already did the flower. Whoops. Flower. Ooh. Snowy. When it's snowy, it's usually cold. Here's a plant. Those are the things that we dig in the dirt for in the ground and make holes to put them in so they can grow and become a vegetable or a flower. Or some vegetables are little flowers first and then they bloom into a vegetable. Winter. That's where we'd have to see the snowy and the cold. And our last one is windy. We know all about that the last few days. Windy, that's when the wind is blowing really hard. The branches are moving in the trees. Leaves and trash and stuff on the ground get blown around. Windy. We don't like it too windy because then sometimes it can knock down trees and they will knock out the power lines, so people will lose their power. Not so good, especially if it's cold outside. So sorry I forgot to do that. So let's start our story real quick again. Seasons are changing, and I forgot to say, written and illustrated by Travis Schaefer. He does everything. I didn't say yesterday's, but let me see. Oh no, that was by Emily Weinberger. Should have remembered to say that, so it would be a different name. And then this is our first page again. Seasons are changing. The weather is changing. The environment is changing. And now we'll go into what each season does. Cool. The season changes to spring. The weather is warm and wet. The flowers will bloom. See, they start off the little things coming out of the ground, and then they go taller, and finally they'll open up. If I remember correctly, I like these little buds. They smell pretty. But I don't. Oh. The seasons are changing. The seasons change to summer. The weather is hot and dry. The plants will grow. There you go. It's hot. A lot of people try to get to the beach so they can go into the water and cool off. And there's always, you have to wish for rain at least once or twice during the summer because you just need the water. Look at that water. I want to be right there. That one, right there. But poor Miss Joanne, she just burns. You know, I use sunscreen, I burn. The seasons change to fall. Beautiful. The weather is cool and windy. The leaves will drop. I love this when it all changes to colors and fall, and then when you go for a walk, you're walking on like a bed of leaves, but yet some are still in the trees. It's just beautiful. The season changes to winter. Ooh. The weather is cold and snowy. The ground will freeze. You don't see too many plants blooming there, huh? They're all either dormant or dead. Some plants live through the winter and come back. Those are called perennials, and some are just bloom for that one season. Those are called annuals. The seasons are changing. The weather is changing. The environment is changing. Just like we all change. You grow up. Sometimes you change what you like and you don't like. Change your mind. A lot of things change. Sometimes you were a not so nice kid, but you grow up into be a nice adult. You can change friends. You used to hang around with this group of friends. Now you hang around with that group of friends. Everything changes. So that's the story. So we'll see how this works. I bought these. They're kind of big, but let's see what they are. We have our shamrock. Miss Joanne's going to get glitter all over her. That's okay. Except for going to the store, I guess. Then we have our gold coin. Isn't it pretty? All shimmery and shiny. Well, let me hold the shamrock up too, closer to you. Isn't that pretty? Let's see if you can get it in the light. You can see the gold coin better. What else do we have in here? We have a hat, like the leprechaun's hat. So his head would go right here, like my finger is wearing a hat. And we have a picture, and here's a picture in this book, right here. And that's supposed to be a little leprechaun, but he looks a little different than the typical Irish ones. It's like a little person kind of thing. I think it only has the 3 in there. I thought there was one more thing, but I guess not. It's just the 3. So I don't know how this is going to work because they really can't be held up and stuff. And I was going to use them for some of these. So they are actually bigger than the spots. We'll wing it, right? So these are the same ones as we had. Oh, no, these are the wrong ones. These are the ones I want for today. Piles and piles of junk here. So they're the same cards as yesterday, only this one doesn't have any shamrock in here. We have to figure out how many go there. But we're still going to start with 0. So how many hats or shamrocks or gold coins would I put on this one? 0. None. My hand is empty. We'll start with some simple numbers and then we'll move up. 1. So now we need to put 1 here. Which one of these is, which hand, trying to figure out how I want to phrase it, if you can see, yeah. Which hand has only 1 in it? Can you see it? This has this, let's count. 1, and this has 1, 2. So it's this one, so 1. So this would go on this card. 1. Well, I said I was going to go home with glitter. 2. One hat, 1. Got it sticking out at you. I'll lay it like this so we can see it. 1. Oh, maybe I can see it like that. 1. 2. Now we have 2 things on here. 1, 2. 1 hat and 1 shamrock. Except for my shamrock's upside down. 2. Let's skip a couple. Make it really hard for Miss Joanne. What's this one? What number is that? Look at it carefully. And then we're going to go from there and we're going to see if we can figure out how many things we need. And I have no idea how I'm doing this because it's more than I have to be able to hold. But let's get some more of our little things out of their bag. There. So now we want this number. Do we know what number this is? Well, let's start counting and see. We'll start with 1 gold coin. 1. Whoops. Oh. Yeah, I'm going to blow it off my computer with my mask on. I'll get it later. 1. Woo! Slid right off. I probably should have done something else with these. I guess I could use tape, but let me try this. We know we're looking for, whoops. We're looking for this number. And now I have that on here. Maybe this will help. So we have 1. There we go. We'll see if this works. 1, 2. It works as long as the other one doesn't knock that one off. 2. 3. 'Is that enough for that number? Can you see the number still? Not yet. Well, this isn't the best idea I've ever had. Let me put 3 things back on there. Okay. So we're looking for this number, but we're not sure what number it is or just someone guessed what number that is. That's the number what? Think about it. 1, 2, 3. One more gold coin. 4. Is that enough for this number? No. We have to keep going. Let's get another hat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that what this number is? 5? If you said yes, you are correct. Good job. Oh, we kind of figured out how to do it without having to put tape and everything on it. Let's continue on to another number. I'm just going to torture myself because I got the number. Uh-oh. That's our number. What number is it? Is it 6? Is it 7? Now I'm going to give you a third choice. Or is it 8? What number is it? It's not 6, so that means it's either 7 or 8. That's the number we've been working on. It's number 8. So now we have to count out 8 things. Good luck, Miss Joanne, holding this up for 8 things. So remember, we need 8. Are you ready? 1, 2. I should cover up my keyboard. 3. 4. Well, we could pattern these too. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. 8. 9. Is that the right number? Well, one fell off. Is that the right number? 9? What? That's too many? I counted too high? Oh no. Well, let's take one off and see. Let's try counting them again. 1, 2, 3. Let me hold it. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that the correct number? Is that the number 8? Yes, it is. Good job. See how I've mentioned that we could also pattern them? Let's try one pattern, if we can keep it up here. You have to tell me what comes next, okay? I'm still taking all these off. I'll start with this. I'm starting with the 1 gold coin. 1 hat. 1 gold coin. 1 hat. What do you think comes next? A gold coin? Or a hat? This is our pattern. 1 coin, hat, coin, hat. What comes next? A coin or a hat? If you said hat, is that right? Coin, hat, hat. Something sounds funny about that. Let's try this. Let's try the coin. Coin, hat, coin. That sounds better, doesn't it? That sounds much more like it should be. So we'll try putting that above there and see if that happens. So what would come after that coin then? Coin, hat, coin. Correct. Another hat. Good job. That was an easy pattern. Let's try another one. I'm going to stick with my coins to begin with because those tend to be the easier ones to keep on here. I'm going to start my pattern now. Okay, you ready? Our pattern is coin, coin, shamrock, coin, coin. What would come next? What would come after that last word coin that I said? I need to get another one out. I'll replace that one with that one. There we go. So we have coin, coin, shamrock, coin, coin. Is it coin? Coin, coin, shamrock, coin, coin, coin. Or is it coin, coin, shamrock, coin, coin, shamrock? Yes, that's the correct one. Good job. Well, we were able to do a little bit of it. Not as much as we could do if we were at the table, but that was a little bit. So that's our video for today. Tomorrow you're going to have a treat. Want to know what it is? Shh. Miss Julie's going to read you a story. Shh. Don't tell anybody, okay? It's a secret. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, friends.